Yeah? Clap it up if you're in a couple and you're in love. I see it. I see it. This front section here, it's very beautiful. It's making me very jealous. At this point, it's easier for me to get a guy to eat my ass than to eat dinner with me. How do you do it? How did you get taken out on these dates? No, but I feel like if you are in a couple and it's Valentine's Day weekend, this is the time whenever you do something a little crazy, right? Like spice it up this weekend. You know, do something wild, like, I don't know, pee on each other. I always hear women complain about servicing their men, about giving blowjobs, right? And I never understand because I like to give blowjobs, okay? I found something that makes me like blowjobs a lot more. I recently started charging for them. And I'm just kidding, you guys. I don't take cash for sexual favors. I invoice like a lady. No, but I just think that, like, if you were in a marriage, right, and you were trying to just, like, get a little naughty, that's something you could do, you know? Like, if I was in a marriage, that's what I would want, like, my husband to come home and be like, what you ready to do for this Sephora gift card, bitch? Like, take the cash out of it, you know? If it makes you feel weird, but we can still play pimp and hoe. I'll call you daddy. And ladies, you're not left out of this joke because you could just come home and be like, who likes Bass Pro Shop? Get down there, Chad. So I spent this Valentine's Day single, actually, because this month I found out I was not the main side chick. Crushing blow. I knew I wasn't the main already, but like of the B team, I thought I was captain, you know? Second string. But it turns out, no, that was not the case. And I found out in a weird way because, see, this is the problem. Whenever we're meeting these people on the dating apps, everybody that we're talking to is talking to multiple people. You realize that, right? Like, we went wrong whenever we took our choices for love into the toilet with us. We're all just swiping and wiping all day. We're chatting with all these different people. I swipe so much on the toilet, it's gotten to the point that now whenever I meet a single guy in real life, I have the urge to shit on his face. But let's not get into what I'm into sexually. We just met. No, but so I was talking to this guy, and we met on the apps, and I found out I was one of a set, if you will, whenever he sent me a recycled dick pic. Now, guys, you're sending these things out to us willy-nilly all the time, and what you don't realize is that we save that shit, okay, to use against you later. And when we save these dick pics, it sorts in the photos in our phone, not to the date that we saved it, but to the date that you took it, okay? So this is a little PSA to all the guys. Like, I was swiping through my phone, you know, and all of a sudden I see, like, oh, my niece and her Easter basket, cute. What is that, a chocolate bunny? Oh, no, I like black guys. He sent me a boner from 6 months ago before we even knew each other. So now I will only accept dick pics with today's newspaper in the frame. The only way I'm taking them. And it can be whatever Daily Gazette you got lying around. And like, I know nobody reads newspapers anymore, so it could just be like, you know, Trader Joe's Fearless Flyer. At least get it down to the month, you know. So I think another thing that kind of impedes my dating life is I'm sober. And yep, silence is the right response when it's court ordered. But I don't. I quit drinking because in my 20s, I was a blackout drinker. And it got so bad, y'all. Do you know what happened? No, I'm literally asking. Do I look familiar to anybody? Because I'm trying to piece together a whole decade here. No, but I did notice one thing, though. Whenever you get sober, your vices just switch. So, like, I might have stopped drinking and stopped smoking pot, but I started smoking cigarettes and fucking married men. It's a lateral move, Oxnard. That joke makes me sound so bad. Let me back it up and explain. In my defense, okay, it was just one married guy, and he told me that he was in an open marriage. He used the word open. It turns out the only thing that was open was the window I had to crawl out of when the bitch got home. Not cute. A lot of people ask me, like, what's the biggest difference in the sex now that I'm sober, right? Very common question. I think the biggest difference is now when I pee on a guy in bed, it's intentional. Remember we were talking about that crazy Valentine's Day weekend? It's not too late. Hope I've opened a dialogue for this couple, right? It's going to be on the way home later like, hey, it was kind of weird what she was talking about up there, huh, honey? Saw you had that third iced tea. What do you think? So weird. All right, I'll close with an even weirder one. I am not going to have children. I've decided this. Okay, I have support from one woman here in the front row. And I don't want to offend anybody that has. Can you clap it up right now if you're a mom in this room? These women are the saints, okay? They are fucking saints. Because what we do is we change our bodies for your dream to have a little you, basically. Like we change our sex organs and forever, in some cases, ruin them for your dream, okay? I'm like, look, I have cats instead of kids because I'm okay with having fucked up furniture. I'm not okay with having fucked up nipples, okay? And maybe I would do it if I thought that y'all would do it for us too, but like I just don't, you know? Like I want a TV show. Can you shit that out the head of your dick, sir? He's like, I don't know, maybe. How big's the cast? No, but I just find it so weird that, like, you know, women, we just do this for y'all. We don't think anything of it, and we're the warriors. Like, breastfeeding is no joke. I'll tell you, whenever I'm not doing this, I work in the service industry, and I'll be at the brunch shift sometimes, and there'll be, like, a table full of women, you know, mimosas present on the table. One woman will just whip her tits out, you know, and everybody's always supportive of it. It's like, yes, that's Amber. She's breastfeeding. We love it, you know. But can you imagine for a second if the roles were reversed? Go down this weird road with me, Oxnard. What if the roles were reversed and you guys were supposed to feed the babies with your sex organs, okay? Would that be beautiful? Would that be, like, can you just imagine if you were with your boys at a Buffalo Wild Wings and all of a sudden he's just like, no, turn the game on. I can still watch it. What? Y'all never seen a man feed his boy with the head of his dick? Like, would his friends still defend it and be like, oh, no, don't give him a dirty look, motherfucker. That's Andre. That's the circle of life. Would he still be trying to order a drink from the waitress? No, I can get a beer. I just got to pump first. Look, all I can tell you is you would never hear a man in a gym locker room being like, yeah, the head of my dick just ain't the same since Cody came along.